Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I want to come on here to talk about a story that I would love to share for you guys. I've seen it trend so many times on TikTok and social medias everywhere. People sharing their past life of paranormal activity. So, I've decided, hey, why not share my story? Let's get to it. So it all started when I was the age of 14. I went to go stay the night with my aunt and uncle, and my half-sister lived there with them as well. We were having a good time that day, just telling ghost stories and just being funny. And at the time, at 14, I was a very skeptical kid. I didn't believe in spirits. I didn't believe in ghosts. Later that night, I will learn that ghosts are real. So it started with my aunt and my half-sister saying they were going to go to the store. Her, my uncle, and my half sister, and they're like, "We're gonna go to the store. Are you gonna be okay sitting here by yourself?" Of course I am. I got this. The whole house to myself, yes. And the store was 30 minutes away because where my aunt and uncle lived, they lived way back in the country, and there was nothing around. You have to travel 30 minutes to an hour away just to go to the grocery store. So like, okay, so at the time, I was like, yes, this whole big house to myself. Let me give you details on this house. This house was built in the 1900s. It used to be a funeral home a long, long time ago. Then it became a house. 6-bedroom house, downstairs basement, like apartment downstairs. Thought it was pretty cool that I'm gonna get this big house to myself. That was exciting. I was so excited, but I didn't realize later that night that it wasn't gonna be too exciting. As I watched them pull out the drive, I'm like, yes, the house to myself. Finally, let's go. Yes. So I turned on the TV and I was like, you know what? I'm in some mood for some horror films. There's nothing better than watching a good old scary movie on TV. So I turned it on, and then all of a sudden, as I'm getting in the middle of the movie, I hear this weird sound coming from the hallway bathroom. And it sounds like this, like somebody was banging on the door or the wall. And I was like, what the heck? I know they're gone, but there's nobody here with me. So I get up, I go to the hallway bathroom, I look in there, nothing. The sound's not even there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going back watching TV. I go back to the couch, I turn the movie back on, and hear the sound again. I was like, this is very annoying. I'm going to find out what it is. Maybe because it's an older house. It's making weird sounds. So by the time I go in there, I walk through the hallway, I go to the bathroom, and that's when I see it. I saw a man standing there in the mirror reflection. My whole body just numbed. At this point, I'm thinking like, oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? I don't believe in this type of things. What's going on here? I'm just gonna go back to the couch and sit down and finish my movie, because when I turned around, he was gone. The dude was gone, but he was there. But in my mind, maybe I'm just scaring myself. I go back to the couch, I go to play the movie, then I realize, you know what? No, I am not playing this movie. No. I'm stopping this movie and I'm gonna watch some cartoons. You know, as a kid at 14, I wasn't a big fan of cartoons, but at that time, I'm like, you know, I gotta get my mind off these things. I gotta clear my mind. I'm watching some cartoons. Time I hear laughing. I'm hearing laughter now. This is getting crazy. I'm trying to drown out the laugh. As I'm doing it, I'm turning the volume up on the TV louder and louder and louder. But as louder as I turn the volume, the louder the laugh gets. And then I turn around really fast. I'm like, you know what is that? I'm freaked out. I don't see nothing, but I hear laughing, but I don't see nothing. So I sit back on the couch and I'm just draining out the noise. And I turn the TV volume back up, and I hear it again. And I hear it more and more and more. And this time, I feel this really cold breeze on the left side of my face right here. Just cold. So what do? I slowly turn to the left. And as I do, I jump back. Standing in the hallway was a little blonde girl. Long blonde hair. Staring back at me. And she looks at me and she goes, "Hi." and she disappears. I didn't think about it. I didn't speak about it. I jumped off that couch. I ran outside. I ran all the way up to that driveway, and I waited for them to get home. They pulled into the driveway, and I told them, they asked me what was I doing. I told them what happened, what I seen. They all laughed at me. Like, what are you talking about? It's all in your head. There ain't no such thing as a ghost. They didn't believe my story. They thought it was all in my head. They thought I was crazy. Well, so over the years of them staying there, they found out it was true. They saw it. They saw her. They heard the voices. They heard the noises. And then they knew that place was haunted. That house was haunted. To this day, when the last time I saw that little blonde-headed girl, I seen her more and more over the years of growing up. But hey, that's for another time with another story.